Well, good day, everyone. Welcome. It's Thursday, May 13th, 2021. Let's talk about today's spreadsheet applications for Thursday, May 13th. So, there's a video about the stock market yesterday. Stock market's rebounding a little bit, except for Tesla. Tesla continues to go down. Might be a good time to buy them in the future. But let's talk about hockey. I'm going to generally talk about hockey because I just updated it, and that's the sports algorithm for the day. So if you want to view these images that you see here, as it talks about the NHL algorithm, usually you can open an image in a new tab or whatever, and you're going to get the image in a full view here like this, or you can even download it or whatever, and also do that. So you can see that this is yesterday we're looking at. Uh, Wednesday we went 3-2, and it was okay though, because if you look at the projected scores and then what actually happened, pretty close on Edmonton. Montreal is a little closer than we thought, but Edmonton puts up 4 goals. Toronto and Ottawa was flipped because Toronto didn't want to win that game for some reason. But look at the two games with Vegas and San Jose, and then LA and Colorado, where we predicted a 5-1 game and a 5-0 game, and ended up being a 6-0. Let's try that again. A 6-0 and a 5 to 6-0, 6-0. That's what it was. Craziness. That's really really good when you're thinking about how you want to say, oh, a team's going to win by 4 goals or something like that. I made a couple bets like that, saying the Vegas was going to win by 3 and the Colorado was going to win by 4, and they both covered 5.5, which is hilarious. So that was good. Although Minnesota and St. Louis was a big loss, that was flipped in the other direction. So it wasn't a perfect night. But anyway, that was kind of funny. Then let's talk about today. There are 3 games on the schedule today. So you'd open that up and go to that however you'd go to that. And then hopefully, right, if I click this, other things should go away or not. No, it's tough. You can download the image and it's easier to view. But anyway, here we go. So we got 3 games tonight, one at 8, two at 9. So you got Minnesota and St. Louis again. Don't know why Minnesota didn't show up last night. That's weird because that's just really bad. I don't know if things don't matter for them and they're already in the playoffs. That's something to check, and that might be why they are not favored much, and might be a reason that the algorithm isn't taking that into account. And so I'm scared of that game more. Vancouver and Calgary. Situation here involves Calgary still fighting for the playoffs. Maybe, I don't know. Um, they're pretty heavily favored. We think this game's a little closer. It's only a 1 goal game according to us. That means the game can go any way. So decent goaltending for both teams here, but really Vancouver, of course, not playing well. So tough game there, actually. You can see it's only 13% margin for Calgary. It makes me want to take Vancouver as an underdog on something, really. Um, all right, LA and Colorado. So that's the game where we're supposed to have now. In this case, more goals than last night, and it's not 6-0. This is the game to bet and the game to watch, in my opinion. Is this Colorado LA game, because you got Colorado heavily favored. Look at them playing Jonas Johansson against Troy Grosenick. There's no reason there isn't going to be 100,000 goals in this game. So it makes me look at it's predicting 8.1 goals. No, sorry, 7.6 goals is what it's predicting. The two goalies hardly add up to 100%, both of them anyway. So expect a lot of goals. I'd say Colorado over 4.5 is a fun one. This game being over 8 is a fun one. Those are going to pay reasonable lines, and I think it's going to be a real fun game to watch and try to root for that. So that's my pick of the day. Other than that, I'm done with hockey now. I'm not touching baseball unless somebody wants to pay me to do that. Nobody has offered yet, so I'm not doing that. Then the tax application, which I was working on last night and I'm working on right now, rest of the day, is starting to come along. It's starting to get fun. I'm like halfway through the 1040 part of it, but there are so many forms and schedules. It's going to be an ongoing process, but I am going to get a video up by Friday showing the simulator and getting it out there for people who want to use it for, you got extension you can file. This is a great tool if you're filing an extension. And the reason why is it helps you estimate what your tax liability is going to be without finalizing your numbers completely. It's a way to throw it in there and throw what you think it is so that you come up with that proper estimate for what you need to pay the IRS right now. Because even though you file an extension for 5, 6 months or whatever it is, you at least you are supposed to pay the amount you would owe anyway now, even though you are not filing the actual return. That's the way the law is. So it's important to have a good idea what that amount is, and this simulator is really going to help you figure that out in the cleanest, easiest way possible with the ability to manipulate things and change it, and update your numbers and connect things. There's going to be all kinds of things I'm really going to talk about. It's going to be a really awesome thing. So that is what I'm working on right now, and maybe I'll break and watch some hockey tonight, especially that Colorado game, which looks like fun. So good luck, everyone. May all your picks be winning. May all your work be getting done. May the weather be nice, and may the gasoline get flowing again. Everything getting better. All right, good luck.